Hello, dear friends. Okay, let's see if I'm reading right. Okay. Okay, I don't know if Anne is here yet. I'm a little bit early. So, okay, let's do this. Let's see if Anne is. All right, I hope she's around. So, how are you doing, dear friends? I know these are difficult times and that we are missing our children and we're missing our grandchildren and we're missing our friends. Hi to Ferry and Melissa, how are you? That language I do not know, but thank you for being here. Hi. Anyway, thank you very much to Ferry, Melissa, and the beautiful lady with the black and white picture. Hello, Anna. Marilyn. Oh, Marilyn Salazar. How are you? And Carla. Oh my God. Okay. All of a sudden, all of you are here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi. 1, 2, 3, 4. Morning and Elise. Hey, neat, Marilyn, Carla. Hey, neat. Anyway, I'm so happy to see you all. All right. Anyway, so Arabic name Carla Jones. Gilmore Canuck. Hey, neat. Anyway, so nice to see you around. Thank you very much for being with us. I'm very happy to see so many friends around. Oh my goodness. All right. So, several times they have asked me, people have asked me, you remember that baby blanket that we made that is the same pattern as the washcloth? The baby pattern that you knit like this and then you take off. It is the same pattern as the washcloth. Remember 1, 2, 3 yarn over? And then when you take off, you knit two together. Okay, I need to. Okay, so what happens is that, I'm sorry, but that was a phone call that I needed to not answer. So thank you very much. And what happens is that once you start knitting, and they ask me, you knit until how many stitches? So you knit until you have, since all the sides are the same, see? So you knit until how many stitches? I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know what yarn you're using. I don't know what needle you're using. I don't know how you knit. I don't know those things. So what you have to do is that since you start here, you start adding stitches, and then when you get to this part, which would be the biggest part, you already know what the sides measure. See? Okay, I knit until I have how many stitches. It depends on how big you want your blanket to be. So if you want your blanket to be this big, then you already have 2 sides. You already have 2 measurements. So now you take off depending on the size that you want. Okay, something else. I crocheted these things. See, let me show you. And they have these bra. You know those bras that you put your bra and then you put around your neck, or for halter or for transparent or whatever. So I put those things here. See? And then you put your face mask and clip it to these parts in the back of your head. So this will be the back of your head, and your mask will clip or go into those two little spaces there. And I made another one with white, see, because that's what I had. So you do this for the back of your head, and then you put your mask that fits into there, and like that your ears don't feel like they're flopping in. And then what I did also is that I bought these online. They're kind of big. They are bigger than I thought. But see, if you take two of these and you glue them, you can glue these two things together, and then if the mask becomes very, the Heartstone, so you can do that, or you can use them for something like this that would go in there and around. So think about ways to do things, because it's a lot of fun, really, honestly, to receive something like this. And what am I going to do here? And how can I do this or that? So you have imagination, and now is the time to use it. Okay, so Elise, those are good size 6, but yes, they are bra hooks. See, they are bra hooks. I mean, the part that goes here, or the bathing suit things, or sometimes you have a strapless bra, and those things hook into there. Anyway, that's what it is. Now, I remember that I took off that thing that I decided that I didn't like, because it was something that I changed my mind, remember? So instead of having that, I have been knitting from here, and I have knitted this much double, this much, because I want to make a poncho. And that means this is only one side. That means this will go like this, see, in the back and in the front. And that I want to put pockets in the fronts so that I can save things. I think it's called prayer shawl or something of a sort. Anyway, I think it needs to be pretty long in the front and in the back. And then I'm going to be sewing most of the back, like halfway. And so it becomes like a triangle in the back, and then it folds straight in the front with pockets. So that is what I'm making with the yarn that I decided that I didn't like. And this is the double seat stitch. Let me show you. Can you see it? So it's the double seat stitch. And it's looking very pretty. So I'm sorry that my throat closes up on me because it's allergies. I'm going to go see a doctor tomorrow about it. But we do have those things in Texas. Oh, by the way, we're getting Laura, that storm that's coming and hitting Houston. I live in San Antonio. I don't think we're going to have much of it, but still, people in Galveston need to leave, and those things are, on top of the coronavirus, they have these things. Okay, so remember that I told you that this is one side, the back and the front of one side. And so how do I know if I have enough for the other side. So what I do is that I am going to weigh this. Since I'm not counting on yards here, I'm going to weigh this on here on my kitchen scale. Of course, I have a container that I put I roll this very small. I fold it and roll it, and then put it on top of the container and take off the weight of the container. So I do that and just stick it in there. And like that, I know how much it weighs. And then I know that with the rest of the yarn that I have, I am going to have enough for the other half. So remember that you can use your kitchen scale for those things instead of trying to calculate by yards, because it's impossible once you have something knitted. So another way of doing it is if you have two needles and you're working the two sides at the same time. So that's another way of doing it, to just work on two sides at the same time. I'm sorry that my throat is not doing too well. So, Cara John's talk. Thank you, ABC Kids Box. Thank you, Stitch, for that one. What? Cara John, what? Gonna ask the Stitch. Okay, the stitch for this is that you do knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, and then on the way back you do purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, knit. So you knit the knits and you purl the purls for 2 rows, and then on the next row you change. You go purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, and then on the way back knit, purl, knit, purl. So this is 60 stitches, and I'm using a size, I think it's 10 and a half or 11, 10 and a half or 11, something like that. But I'll write it down. I'll write the instructions down, so don't worry, it'll be online. And this is going to be a free pattern because it really is very simple. There's nothing to it. You want to make one, Anna? You want to make everything? I'm taking the yarn for you to make the socks from the tip up. Eyelet cow. Okay, I don't know what purl stitch or seat stitch. This is this is not the seat stitch, it's the double seat stitch. So it means that you do 2 rows of one and 2 rows of the other. So that's okay. So, cows are the best thing, Karen, for Christmas gifts. Everybody likes them. Now, I have noticed something very funny, that people do not like the cows that are so long. You know, they don't like them so long unless they can put them on and then twist it and put them on again, like twice around your head. Then people like them very much, because if they are once and then twist them and back, you can put that second part over your head, and it will be over your head and over your neck. So those are very nice to have if you can have the cowl long enough to do that. If not, people enjoy only the ones that cover your neck. The ones that go, they're not very difficult to make. They are, use a size 16 circular needles, and the thickness that the yarn calls for, and those are very pretty. And I think we have videos on cows on the seat stitch, double seat stitch, and then if you knit 4, purl 4, knit 4, purl 4, like in squares. I think we have a video on that. Some fingerless gloves I made. Oh my. Yes, and that's a very nice stitch. It's called rice stitch, I think. Knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, and then you knit across. Those are very, very nice. And we have fingerless gloves that are made like that. See how happy you make your at least what just okay. Ah, you're funny anyway. Do you have a Discord? What is that? Hi, little Brad. Hi, little Brad. How are you? The rice stitch, yeah. So those are, we have gloves that are like that, and they are very pretty. Chatting system. Okay. Okay, I'm very happy that you chat. Ah, I wish you the best and you talk to you. What happens? Look, Priscilla, there's nothing wrong with me. There's no coronavirus going on. I don't have a fever. The only thing that happens is that San Antonio is the allergy capital of the world. And I live here. So my throat closes up, and I'm going to see an ear doctor because I have something in there for sure. Because, you know, you feel dizzy. Anyway, the dizzy blonde. So anyway, I feel funny today. It happens. Anyway, thank you very much. And okay, what else? What else? More photos if you can. Wow. No, that's Anna saying. Okay. Twisted. Oh yes, that twisted stitch is a lot of fun to make. And I need to find out how to do that in the round because it would be very easy to make, like because it becomes very thick. The stitch becomes thick because it's something that you knit like on top of each other. So yeah, just hard. Okay. Yeah, I know it could be that some people. Have you noticed, Anna, that some people get our on our comments just to announce their page or to do that, and then sometimes they get on like Facebook to announce whatever they are making, and it's so funny. You know, you're welcome to do that. It's just that we work enough for our own, and we want to keep it with our own friends. So anyway, I made 20 pair of those gloves. Karen? Really? All right. Thank you for telling us. 20 pair of gloves? Okay, I don't think I have made, yes, I think I have made 20 pair, but wow. All right. Big family. Yeah, I bet you do. But you know what? It is a lot of fun because if you do that for Christmas for the whole family, everybody gets their pair for their size. And I have a student of mine, and Tony, and she made the slippers, and she made them for her whole family. And I think she made something like 40. And amazing, just amazing what she did. Anyway, your knit family. Okay, so thank you, Elise. I don't think they meant Elizabeth from the, oh right, thank you, Elizabeth. Knit and crochet family. I know. I need to show some more things made with crochet. What happens is that I like knitting best because the finished product is much. See, when you knit, you have those loops, and unless you make them like all knit both sides, then then it becomes thick. But if you make a stitch, or if you make just straight stitch, it becomes a thinner work, and I find it to be like a finer work. And when you crochet, you have like three strands piled in one stitch. So that's why I prefer crochet, because I feel like even if it takes longer, I find it a nicer work. But that's, that's a matter of taste, nothing else. And so, children's fingerless gloves pattern, ripped edges, yes. Oh my goodness. Wow, Karen. Neat. Okay. Well, thank you very much for being with us. I'm going to, Anna and I are going to be together starting Tuesday, next Tuesday. And we will see how it is that we're going to be making it online on Wednesday, because we're going to be in a small town in Mexico, and I don't know how the Wi-Fi is going to be. I think they have Wi-Fi. Thank you, Karen. Yes, we're going to be together with Nicholas. Anna, Nicholas, and I are going to be together for a whole month, the whole month of September. And I'm so happy. I miss my kids a lot, a lot, a lot. So, anyway, thank you very much for being with us. And we will try to get online next Wednesday, the 12 of us together. And with Nicholas in the background asking for attention. Anyway, thank you very much. I love you all, and thank you.